Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Coker here. And of course, it is another episode of Me, Her, and Everything Else. Hi.
Hello.
Guys, with me today, I have the girl that is called Beauty. Now, let me just tell you guys this, yeah. I was going to ask her, what would have happened if you didn't end up being beautiful? like, you're actually stunning. You're beautiful.
Oh,
but
thank
I'm like,
you.
your parents, they were really like, they're really sure of themselves.
No, it was a gamble.
My jeans, his jeans, Beauty. Straight up. Like, no, my love, you are, yeah, beauty to behold.
Thank you so much.
Did you ever get bullied, like, because of your name?
Yeah. So I faced a lot in secondary school. So let me give you the story. My first secondary school, Nigerian Navy Ojo here in Lagos, there was a girl named Beauty in the school. She was the only one. Before I came in just one, yeah. So when I came, I was the second Beauty in the school. It became a whole lot of problem. Like, you don't even want to know. She did not like me. Her friends were beefing me. Then, guys were on my case. At some point, I even became a tomboy just so they would leave me alone. I've chopped slap before I'm not joking, from a senior girl just because of this whole name thing. Like, it's a lot. I did face a lot of bullying in school because of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's deep. That's unfair. I didn't really know it would go that deep. Now I feel sad. But you're beautiful. So tell them next time when you see them now, anyway, they can't see you, right?
Oh, now they can't see me.
Where are they going to see
Where
you?
They see me?
Online.
Online, yeah.
Online, girl. Or on your TV show. So you have a reality show.
Yes, I do.
And I think this is like kind of like I wouldn't say it's a thing, but you're not the first BBN housemate to have a reality show. So why did you think, okay, you know what, I want to show people who I really am and what I'm about?
It was important for me to, do the reality show because I didn't stay long in the house. It was just 2 weeks, and the circumstances in which I left, I feel like a lot of people did not really get to know me. I know Big Brother house is the way it is. Whether you like it or there's just something in that house. I can't explain it. So I needed to do the show so people can get to know more about me, my followers, just give them an opportunity, to see more of my life and just me as I am really outside of the show.
Yeah, no. And, I've had other like BBN housemates on here before, and they've described like how sometimes it can be very toxic.
It is toxic. That's the word.
Oh,
It is extremely toxic. Like, even most of the community outside, you still see the toxicity play out somehow within the fans and all of that. I think the show is wired that way. I don't know. I think it's beyond me.
Do you regret going on the show at all?
Absolutely not. I don't. I don't regret. I don't know. I don't regret it.
AMVCA best dressed. Yeah. We're just addressing the elephant in the room. Please, I want to know. Because that was like last week. That was like a really, really big thing. Like, best dressed. Yeah, no best dressed. Tell me, like, how did you feel when you received the award? Because I know, like, people were like, why is she acting shocked?
But I was shocked. Sometimes I don't know why people, I think Nigerians don't really know or appreciate realness. I don't know how to explain it.
Authenticity, okay.
Because the truth is, I'm just getting to the industry now. I've never attended an AMVCA before. I mean, I have seen other years, but to be honest, it's not my field. So I will not really put my 100% attention, on it. This is me, not even knowing that there was a proper physical, like, plaque or anything like that. I didn't know. I thought it was just, the only thing I heard was, they give 500K.
Right.
So I was thinking it was just a 500K take thing. And next thing, you're calling my name to come and climb. I'm like, I was even bending. I was trying to hide. It was Toby Bakare now. He was in front of me. He was like, what are you doing? Stand up and go and walk on that stage. I was like, he said, go. I said, oh, God. Then I started walking. It was so awkward for me. I was running. I didn't know what to do. I was running. I was walking. I was making I climbed this. I just turned. I saw everybody. I'm like, what's this? I said, thank you. I wanted to run. Then I noticed people were still expecting more. So I didn't know what to say. I was like, fashion is a lifestyle. Can I go now? That was it. That was it. I've seen people say, she's running away. Because it can be awkward, especially if you don't already know that is how it works. If I knew, I would have had my manager, maybe some friends come. I don't know, before that time, work with me or something. I don't. So it came to me as a shock. And to be honest, when I saw the people I was up against, I was like, there's no point. I'm not even dragging. To be honest, I didn't even go there to win best dress. I just went there to have fun.
Right.
I was very excited about the fact that I was already presenting an award. To me, that was a big deal. Just being able to climb that stage. That's one of the biggest stages, just to climb there and present an award. So me now receiving one, it was just like an extra. And I'm just like, oh, wow, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, well, the votes are like obviously online. So it's really more of a popularity vote as well.
Yeah, because after I received the award, I have to go back to now start checking. Because before I went, I know the only thing I saw was a tweet from African Magic where they said you have to be at the booth from a certain time to a certain time, right? And this is me. I remember the list. As of the time I took the picture, I was like 30-something.
Right.
I don't know if you get. So, meaning African Magic themselves shortlisted those people on the page. I don't know if you understand. So when I see people make some funny things, I'm like, if they didn't think the dress was fine, why would they put it there?
What was the funniest comment you saw?
I've seen a lot. I don't even know, to be honest. In fact, the day after AMVCA, I think on Sunday, I slept throughout. I came online. I'll just notice they're dragging me. I'm like, not today. I'll just drop my phone. I'll go back to bed. I was just sleeping. My manager, I said, I know they see anything. I don't want to see, please. Like, I just want to sleep. I've seen all sorts. The dress is not this. Okay, no problem. But I've won, Sha. Go to court. How about that? Yeah, go to court. There's nothing else that you want me to say to you. Because coming out again, I'm realizing that the voting even closed by 8 p.m. I didn't even know the details of all these things. And people are forgetting that some of us, we have fans that actually will die on our matter. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So I think it was just the adrenaline. They were excited. My fans didn't get to vote me in Big Brother house. So any opportunity to vote me anywhere, imagine what it's like for them. For them, they're taking it on their head like, we have to do this one. We don't care. So I think that was just what it was. And I honestly feel like people are blowing it out of proportion. Like, we gave, how many awards were given that night? Why are people not talking about what's the others? Like, best dress, really? Everybody looked amazing. Everybody looked stunning. Personally, I kept giving people compliments that day. I'm like, oh, you look nice.
Yeah.
I was trying compliments left, right, center. So for me, it's like, it's not so much of a big deal.
No, I totally understand. But let's close this case. But wait. Can I just ask you, how much did your dress cost?
Honestly, I can't even disclose the figure.
Hey, see? Okay, some people can't disclose the figure. Oh, interesting. I like. But like talking about the internet.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like make friends on the internet,
Yeah.
for example, and they haven't even met the person, but they like created this relationship. Have you made any friends on?
Yes,
on
I
social
have.
media?
I have met some of the best people on the internet, and at the same time, I've met some of the worst people on the internet.
Ooh.
It's a 50-50. It's a healthy balance of both worlds, to be very honest. So yes, I have. I've met some of the most supportive people in my whole life. I haven't even seen them in person yet. They support everything I do. They repost, they call me, they congratulate me. Like,
Are these fans?
No, like actual proper people that are now my friends.
Okay.
Like, we talk on the phone, but we haven't seen because probably in another country or another state, and I'm here. I've made such friends on the internet. And I've also, like during COVID, there was this guy that became my friend. We used to talk everything. The day he showed me Mandens, I say,
Oh, it's like a pen pal. But what did he do?
that's a whole podcast on his own. Do you really want us to go there?
Let's go there.
No, there's a lot.
Oh, I like Jizz.
There's a lot. That guy is a psychopath. It's not normal.
It's not like he was
And if you see his Instagram page, he wear suits. He's always suited up. If you go, do you know, when that thing happened, I even had to go and post. I said, it's not by wearing suits on Instagram. Oh, my girl is big-eyed. You wear suits, finish. You think you're talking to a normal human being.
Wait. Was he trying to like toast you? Was he trying to like...
Yes.
Okay.
He's not trying. He toasted me.
Oh, okay.
Everything. You know how COVID was that time now?
Yeah.
Like, we were all having conversations with people. We were spreading love and peace and hope. And it was just let's hold on to each other. The world is coming to an end situation. So I met this guy. Funny how it wasn't even a random meet, to be very honest. We've been following each other. But I think I did something that period. He commented one thing led to one thing, sent into my DM. I replied him. I mean, I saw a good-looking guy into real estate. I'm a single babe, my dear. Yeah, I will answer your DM if I feel like you are potential. Do you understand? So I replied the DM. We get talking. We were actually close. So like, we used to talk every day. We were talking. We were getting to know each other.
And he lived abroad, right?
Yes, he lives in the US. Next thing, long story short, one day, I think he asked me to do something once. I'm like, I don't really know about this thing you're asking me for. And he kept pushing for a relationship. And I'm like, yes, as much as I'm getting to know you, like, let's take it slow. Do you understand? And then next thing, he started having attitude. Like, he started like a joke. You know when someone just starts giving you unnecessary attitude, you're blowing everything out of proportion. Small fights, we cannot fight and resolve again. You're trying to make it a big deal. I'm like, come, what's going on with you? Did I offend you? Is there something you are not saying? Because it almost came like he was coming from a place where he was feeling provoked, but he couldn't tell me what exactly was provoking him. But I think my guess is the fact that I started talking to another person, and I actually told him, no, that's how I am. I will tell you when I start talking to another person. And I told him that I'm speaking to another person in the same US with you there. Yes.
Same pin location.
Same location, same city self. That's what's so bad. Yeah. So maybe, I don't know if he got angry about that. One day we got into an argument. This guy just went off. I'm like, Then he started saying a lot of things. Like, the things he was typing, I'm like, am I still talking? So I thought it was a joke. I called him. Same energy. I said, you're not a normal human being. I cannot with you. It's not by wearing suits. You are very senseless. I cannot do this with you. I blocked him everywhere. No, blocked him everywhere. But long story short, he came use another account. We're cool now.
Right.
So in case you see this, it's just gist.
It's just gist. But exactly. So was that, would you say that was a bit of like sense of entitlement? Like,
yeah, he was extremely entitled. And I told him, I said, just because we're talking, yes, we do video calls and we're getting to know each other does not mean it is more than what it is. Like, you need to take a chill pill. Yeah, I told him.
I like your honesty anyway. Yeah. Because you're not married. So
no, I'm not.
You can
exactly, I'm not married. We're not in a relationship. You've not even asked me to be your girlfriend. So what exactly is the problem here? Yeah. No, we're just getting to know each other. Yeah, just because we do, I like you. You know, I like you does not mean I love you. People need to know there's a difference between I like you and I love you. But that's conversation for another day.
It really is. Oh, gosh. But you know Lagos. So Lagos is Lagos. You've lived in Lagos all your life for how long?
No, 3 years now.
Did you went to school here?
No, I came to Lagos because of Miss Nigeria.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you know Miss Nigeria, they house their queens. The house is in VI. Yeah, so I had to move in 2019 after winning Miss Nigeria.
Okay, so where are you originally from?
Taraba, but I moved from Abuja. I used to live in Abuja.
Makes sense. I was saying you actually sound like a friend of mine and she lives in Abuja.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah, very cute. So, Lagos is a whole different ballgame. From Abuja, Taraba is very, very different.
Very different.
Yeah, you can get burnt out really quickly, especially in this industry. Yeah, because people often wonder the life of celebrities. Like, oh my gosh, the hair, the makeup, the clothes, I don't even know, is it friendships, relationships, whatever. Situationships. How are you finding it? And what advice do you have for people that even want to get into this space?
The first advice I would give is, I think you need to really, you need to actually love being here. I don't know if you understand. Nobody is forcing you to be in the industry. It's something you actually love to do. Like, you love to dress up, you love to attend events, you love to host, you love to, sing or whatever it is that you're doing in the industry, right? I think it's very important because honestly, it can be frustrating. My manager is right there. There are days when I'm like, Gifts, I don't think I want to do it again. And she's like, what do you think? Why you say you don't? I'm like, because I'm tired. There are no days off. Yeah. There are literally no days off. Sometimes I have 3-4 events in a day. I'm just all over the place. Some days I just feel the fatigue, even in my body. You feel the actual stress.
So, how do you do it with events? So, would you say you are selective, or are you really right now just trying to be everywhere?
So the thing is, I am very selective. I'm a very intentional person. A lot of people that know me know that. I don't like to be everywhere. That's how I am. So
hence why you're on this podcast, because this is not an everywhere podcast.
Perfect. That's it. That's right. I'm funny how this is the first. No, this is the second podcast. Yeah, but the first one, that's my friend. So of course I'll support her any day, anytime. So for me, I'm very selective with events. I'm heavy on support too. So most times I show up for my friends. If I'm friends with you, or I respect you, I admire you, or someone I have a sort of relationship with you, I will show up for you. But apart from that, if I'm not getting paid, I don't come.
Yeah, that's the energy. I like that energy.
Yeah. There's no time, because to shows, it's money now.
Yeah. Let's talk, even just give an example, what you have to do to just leave the house as
hair,
beauty.
Makeup, outfits, pictures. It's a lot. Sometimes it takes hours. Some makeup artists are fast, some are very slow. You're sitting in one place for 2 hours.
Yeah.
And over sometimes just getting glammed up. It's very tiring. A lot of people think it's just about, oh, she looks beautiful. No, my back is paining me. I want to lie down. I want to sleep. I just want to be doing anything else, So it can be very tiring. But the thing is, for me, I enjoy it. I like to dress up. I like to look nice. So, I think I just have fun with it. And I mean, I'm getting paid. Most times, the places I go to, there's already money in my account. So for me, I see it as work. Once I put something as work in my head, I don't feel the stress of it. Because I feel like as long as I've collected the money, I have to do the job. Right. So if you pay me to show to a place, I will go through whatever stress it is to appear. Recently, the Pepsi event during the AMVCA, I was paid to work with Pepsi for the runway and all of that. There was traffic on that street. I ran.
Yeah, I like this.
What? I ran.
Dedication.
No, it's not a joke. I opened the car. I told my manager, I was like, I'm going to come down from this car and run. She was like, no, I said, wait for what? They were already calling me. I came back. I started running. People were looking at me like I'm mad on the street. I was just telling everybody, give way, give way, give way. I was running. So this is me. That is the level of dedication I put.
I'm not shocked, right? Because it's not everybody that would do that, right? But that's what happens when you are dedicated to your job and you've been paid for a job. So you want to give it your best and you want to show up.
Yeah.
So imagine if you were like, you told the client, oh, I'm in traffic.
But you knew the time.
Yeah.
You knew the day you should have actually, prepared. So, and for me, another thing is, like I said all the time, I came in here to build sustainability. Like, this is not a one-time hit wonder situation for me. This is my life. This is my career. So I'm very intentional about everything that I do.
Now that you say that, though, going into Big Brother, now saying that you want, longevity. I mean, Big Brother has birthed a lot of great artists, great actors, but is because the whole like thing surrounding Big Brother is like, oh, it's just they get they get famous quickly. Yeah, it doesn't last.
I think that's the beef people have with BBN housemates. It's true. It's like, so the thing is, I used to hear it. I didn't understand until I came out. And now I'm feeling it. I'm seeing it. It's like an unsaid, it's like nobody wants to talk about it, but it's a thing.
Let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. Because I think what it is I think that thing was, I think it was like, okay, people have worked hard for like 8 years, 10 years, and then, BBN person comes and overnight, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
No, but that's the thing. You say overnight, but the truth is I'm
just saying that is the perception that is overnight success.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just like numbers, and then also they maybe don't start respecting the industry or the craft or whatever, or the other people in it, because they feel like, okay, I'm famous, I'm popular now, you can't tell me anything, like, who are you? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm saying that this might be the elephant that people...
Okay, so if I'm going to address that, I'll say, to be fair, some BBN housemates, past housemates, have not really carried the brand so well. I'm not going to call any names, but it is one truth that can exist, right? Now, the second truth that can exist is the fact that a lot of these housemates actually had lives and things they were doing before the house. They've always been there. Someone like me, I have always been there. So I see people come online and say lots of fun, and I'm like, no, I have always been there. I have always been doing this modeling thing. I've always been doing this influencing thing. I just didn't have the numbers. I just didn't have the visibility.
Yeah.
I just didn't have the platform. And that's what Big Brother gives you. It gives you the visibility. It's like somebody that has been building. Nobody knew you were building, and now Big Brother is showing the whole world that, okay, this is a builder. I don't know if you understand.
No, I totally understand.
Because you cannot. I say this in all the time. If the housemates were not talented, or if they didn't have value to give, why will random strangers see them and just fall in love with them? There are things that people see in each housemate. That's what makes their fans follow them. I don't know if you understand. It could be someone's hard work. It could be someone's dedication. It could be someone's work ethics. It shows even in the house, because that's why they give us tax. That's why they do all these things. It's so that people can actually see your mental capacity, your creativity, and, whatever it is that you can bring to the table. There are so many people that have walked through BBN streets that have potential. You cannot dismiss it. Yeah. There are people like Bisola. Even during the AMVCA, Big Brother housemates, like 3 won awards.
Let's not talk about the AMVCA awards, because the way people win awards, some people are not happy about that.
Well, I think they totally deserved it. In my opinion,
I agree.
I think they deserved it. And let me tell you one fact that can also exist is the fact that when someone works for something and they earn it at the end of the day, even if it's not your favorite that won, or did not win, appreciate the fact that they actually put in the work. Let's be honest, Elizonam and Diane were begging people to vote them on a steady daily basis. Toby sang a song. Toboji, vote for Toboji. Why didn't the rest sing? So my point is, if you've worked for it and then you now earn it and you get it, like, nobody should come out and be saying...
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
All sorts.
Because if they weren't...
Because you would have done the same thing
it wouldn't have happened.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's a viewer's choice award. I don't know why people have a problem with that, but let's not go to to AMVCA. AMVCA, like you said.
But one thing is, someone actually made a suggestion. Maybe they should have like awards for like influencers,
I agree.
and co,
I
so
agree.
that they can also have their own awards, and then maybe leave the Nollywood.
No, but no. So you say when you say leave the Nollywood,
but
alone,
Toby,
that's the
for
problem.
example, no. But then Toby and
But
Co
they are part of
part of
Nollywood.
Nollywood. But I think what they're
Exactly.
trying to say is that because BBN and influencers, they show up for AMVCA, and it's like more than the actors. So they're just trying to say that maybe they also need to have their own award, so that they can also be honored. So it was not like everybody is all in the same place. Because imagine the Oscars and you have like all the TikTok influencers, all of the IG influencers, and they're all there at the Oscars, and then they're now like, it's just like a whole kerfuffle, and it's just like, okay, well, I can't really see road clearly.
So are you saying that the influencers should not attend?
This is not me. This is a suggestion that I was like around when people were saying it. I was like, okay, I did not attend, so I can't even talk.
I feel like the problem is, I think a lot of people were even focusing on the wrong things, right? This industry is big enough for everybody. That's just the honest truth.
Yes, it's big enough for everybody, but remember, there should be like a distinct, like musicians don't attend Oscars, is for actors. Do you, I don't
But they
get
can
my
attend
point.
if they want.
Yeah, they can, but they hardly do because they know that's not their place. So you're
saying influencers should not attend because that's not their place.
See me as well. I'm an influencer as well as other things. So yeah, I'm not on the side of saying that. I'm just saying that they should also be honored with their own type of celebration.
I agree with you 100%.
Not that they shouldn't attend, but they should also have their own thing.
I agree with you 100%. If you leave me, what I'll say is, and I was discussing this with my manager, I feel like the Nollywood Association, they have an association, right?
Yes.
They should come up with their own award thing too. So that way, because the truth is, there are also a lot of local movies that we watch that are actually very, very good. Some of this, I would just use the normal Nigerian word Asaba movies. Yeah. I don't know if you understand that. Are very, very good.
I understand that. It's this accent that's fully African Magic Epic.
So I feel like they need to come up with another award thing because if you notice, AMVCA, we don't really see those kind of movies. Like I observed that this year, I didn't really see like those Asaba movies
nominated,
really, making it to the court. But they are very good ones, So I think what will solve this whole problem is the association should come up with another award thing that really just focuses on Nollywood as it is.
Yeah.
This is African Magic Viewers Choice Award. It's an African thing. You cannot, no offense.
No.
To anybody, but it is what it is at the end of the day.
And also, it's a choice. It's a viewer's choice.
Exactly.
Most of the awards are given by voting, public votes.
Exactly.
So it is what it is.
And then back to the whole BBN thing too. I feel like it's just why would this person just come out of nowhere and all of a sudden they're shining, all of a sudden they have fans. I've been here. My dear, we've all been here. And if we're preaching on a daily basis saying take up space, allow people to actually take up space. Do you know why I left law? Why I'm not practicing law? Because
I don't ask you, what were you doing? What did you do anything else before you?
Yeah, I studied law. I'm a lawyer. But the thing
I love the way she's listening. You always tell a lawyer, I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not in the legal space because I don't want to have to wait till I'm 60, 70 before I can become a judge. Or something. I know we have young SANs, but it's a lot. The process is too long. I don't know if you understand whether you're deserving or not. And that's why I'm here. I'm in a space where my work should speak for me.
Yeah.
If I am delivering when it comes to brands and when it comes to, marketing products, then let my work continue to speak for me. The brands that want to work with me will work with me. I'm so sorry. No offense. I don't care if you have been here for 100 years. If I come in today and I'm delivering and brands want to work with me, it is what it is. Maybe instead of you getting bitter about it, you should actually check your own work ethics and see what can be changed. No, that's just the truth.
Yeah, and another advice, just to piggyback off what you said, another advice is to always reinvent yourself.
Exactly.
Because you could be here for like 50 years or whatever in the industry, but instead of like moaning about it, do what Beyonce does. She always reinvents herself. She's been around for like how many years now?
Like,
decades.
I'm literally just getting in. And every time I'm telling my manager, okay, what can we do to switch things up a bit? Sometimes should I take a break, come back? You're thinking of all these things because that's what it is. You have to keep moving. You have to keep looking outside, getting inspiration from other people that are doing what you're doing that you admire, and just keep saying how you can add your own thing to it and just, keep moving and keep growing. That's the whole point. Not doing the same thing all over again. Then somebody from Big Brother comes out, then you're hating. No offense, man.
BBN beef. That's what we're going to call it. BBN beef,
No
but I totally agree with you. And there's definitely space for
the beef
everyone.
is unnecessary. I think it is absolutely unnecessary because a lot of these housemates, they actually break their back. A lot of these housemates, they hustle. In fact, because we already know that we're not entirely accepted, that's why we go the extra mile most times, at least the ones that do. And you know what I like about it is there's no in between. It's either you see a BBN housemate that is doing very well and very dedicated, or you see someone who's on the totally opposite side.
Right.
It's just what it is.
Couple of names come to mind.
No.
I will pass.
Please pass.
Because I'm sure you have a couple names in your head as well. It's not gonna come out of our mouths.
No.
Okay, but what else? What else would you like to do though? So I know obviously you're a reality TV star. You're an influencer.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would want to get into?
Yeah. Charity. So impact for me comes first. Community service. All of that. As Miss Nigeria, I did a lot of charity, but that was under the Miss Nigeria organization. I can't take credit for that, right? But that just made me realize that I actually enjoy doing it. I realized the most joy that I get in my life and the most time I'm so happy is whenever I've been able to do something impactful. Like one time when we went to Anambra, there was even flooding. I had to enter a tractor. Like it was a whole.
I love it. I love
different-
how you run, how you enter a tractor. It's just beautiful, but
I live.
can sprint.
I
Yes.
actually live. I like to experience things. I feel like that's what we're here in this world to do.
Definitely.
To have experiences, create memories. It's not really just about always chilling and whatnot. Sometimes step out of the things that you're used to and see the world from. It helps you appreciate yourself, appreciate, what God has even done for you. For every time I go out and I come back. In fact, that week I'll probably be the holiest because I'm just on some thank you God P. Because it's really hard out there. Like a lot of people don't have it easy out there. And if you don't go out there to see the world for what it is, you may just be on your high horse and you think, oh, everybody is like this. Then you begin to make insensitive statements, or maybe you're not being considerable of other people's situations, So Beauty Tukura Foundation, I'm relaunching it very soon. The focus is purely on education and empowerment. And I'll tell you why education, because I say this thing all the time, that the people that will rule this world in the coming years are people that are knowledgeable, whether you like it or not. Because the world is changing. The whole world as we know it from 2020 up until now, you can see a clear difference. 2020 taught us a very big lesson. People have ditched offices, ditched stores. Everything is coming online. It's becoming a technical world. It's becoming a digital
hybrid,
world. Yeah, do you understand what I mean? So education is important. You need to know things. You need to be informed to be able to navigate.
What advice? Because you sound very intelligent,
Thank
and
you.
I love meeting beautiful, intelligent women. Like, because there's been that misconception all these years. So if you're good looking, if you're attractive,
They think you're dumb.
You're just so dumb. Yeah, and if you dress up and you look nice, and even you put on makeup, you go to the office. Oh, you're not serious.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have for younger women like yourself? And we all know, like, in Nigeria, this topic has been flogged so much. Is runs, sleeping with men, sleeping with married men, sleeping with blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of saying it. So
The men that are there always saying it, those ones, they know themselves. Are they not doing the same thing? But that's conversation for another day.
Yes.
That's conversation for another day.
But what advice do you have for young girls like yourself that see themselves in you?
Honestly, as the day goes by, the best advice I can give anybody, do you. Do what you love. Do you. Just do you. Because this world, my dear, there's nothing there. People will talk. Even if today Jesus Christ comes down, opens heaven and makes a public announcement to say, I endorse Beauty Tukura. You will go on the internet, Beauty Tukura will be trending. People will say, why is he endorsing her? Why is he her that is being endorsed? I don't know if you understand. So don't even care about public validation so I'm not saying validation isn't necessary, but you cannot open that room or space for everybody. Have the people around you that you can trust, that these are your people. Now, you can keep a small circle. Like me, I have a small circle of people that I seek validation from. I don't know if you understand.
No, trust me, I'm never outside my house. They've given me name in our industry.
Exactly. And most times it's family, people I'm actually working with that understand what we are trying to do. Not random strangers that I don't know from anywhere that are behind their keypads trying to tell me how to live my life. No. Or what I should do with my brand. No. So do you at the end of the day, as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not killing anybody, you're not doing anything lawless, you'll be fine. The people that will identify with you at the end of the day. And that's all that matters. I say it all the time, even if it's just one person. one person that is being impacted or learning from my own journey, I'm okay, really. I'm not here for everybody. I'm here for the people that understand what my brand is about.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, her beauty has spoken. This was such an amazing episode.
Thank you
I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you had a good time.
I had a good time. I did, honestly.
Good girl. Good. I'm happy. All right, guys. Well, you can follow Beauty on Instagram. What's your handle?
Beauty Tukura on Instagram.
Are you on TikTok?
Yes, I am. Beauty Tukura too.
Perfect. All right, guys. We'll see you on another episode of Me, Her, and Everything Else. Bye, guys.
Bye.